darlings, and happy Friday to you, and welcome to a video that you were not expecting once again. It's another speed build. I had problems today with some equipment, that being my camera. The lead is not working on it, so the video I had planned for today, which was going to be another Google Earth one, I couldn't do, and I did not have time to go into town and try and find the right lead. It was all a bit of a palaver this morning. I was like, what the hell am I going to do? I'm going to have to do a speed build. So this is what this video is. Another, just like last week, video that was not planned. And I was like, what do I want to build today? And I thought, do you know what? I've been wanting to build a Tudor kind of style tavern or a pub in the world of Windenburg for quite a while. And this was the day. So this is what I did today. I managed to get all of this done in a day and get everything up for you guys. That was the most important thing for me. I was like, I can't not bring out another video. So I bought this out instead, and we've got a lovely little pub in the world of Windenburg, and I just think it looks really cute. So it is on actually it's on 4 floors, because we go down into the basement in this build as well. We've got a pub on the ground level with the bar, and then up above is some seating area, and then on the 3rd floor, or the 2nd, sorry, is the I do like a little game room. So I put in like the foosball table up there and lots of seating, and we also put some darts and stuff. I just wanted a really nice pub on this lot, because this is only a nice little 20 by 20 lot in Windenburg, and I this is where the bar usually is, and I never really like the bar that's there. It's a bit gash, isn't it, to be honest with you? So I wanted to recreate my own, and this is what I came up with. It is inspired by a pub in London. I can't remember for the life of me what pub it's called. I do know the street name that it's on. It is on the, let me find it. Here we go. Blandford Street in London. I've been to this pub before, and I just love the look of it. I cannot remember the life of me what it's called. Let me try and find it for you. Claret. Is it Claret? I think it might be called Claret. Claret. One of those. Gorgeous looking pub, and this is what inspired this. I really love the look of it. The little, I don't know, it would look nicer. Well, no, not nicer, but it would look nice if it was up against other buildings as well, and this was kind of like nestled in the middle. So I kind of took creative liberties with it and made it its own little standalone moment, and I just love the look of it. I do. I love it. I will say it now, the get together build and buy items have really held up throughout the years. Like, they still look really lovely, and you can use them on so much as well, and they came in handy with this build. So if you have got get together with this, if you've got it or not, it will, I think you'll have the majority of all the build and buy items, to be honest with you. Obviously the windows are from the Castle Estate kit pack. I do mix them with the get together windows at the bottom, and you can see I put arches over them. Weirdly, the Sims were still using these as doors, so I had to get a bit creative off of camera. You'll see it in the video tour at the end. I actually put a hedge and a half wall in front of them to stop them from just walking straight through these windows, because that was what was happening. So I used the get together windows and then put the Castle Estate arch over the top of them, and they just look really nice and ornate and effective. And yeah, I loved the outcome of it. I really did. Considering this was a shit your pants, you need to get something out on YouTube kind of thing, I think this build came together really nicely, and I think it works perfectly in Windenburg. So very happy with it. I will get it up in the gallery for you post haste, so you can put it in your games and have a little play around with it. It's a lovely little pub, and I played around with it for an hour, just play tested everything, and it all works rather lovely. And yeah, you have to excuse all of the amount of bad outfits I've seen in this pub from all of the random townies in here. It was embarrassing. I had to delete a few of them with my MC command center, because they were just making my video tool look hideous. I actually did, including Judith Ward. I was like, bye Judith, because she was walking around flancing around glittering that bloody famous light, and I was like, not today Judith, not in this video, thank you. So she is now gone from this particular save file, which is just my build save file anyway, so it's fine. But yeah, very, very nice indeed. Very, very nice. I ended up, you can see I've already put the extension on, but I kind of wanted a little bit of an elevated moment up there, to have a couple of parasol to kind of patio tables out there. So it kind of overlooked the water. I thought this lot was really, really nice because it's right on the canal. And I thought you can't really see it when you're down on ground level. Let's do a tiny little area where they can have a couple of drinks and sit and watch the canal boats go by or what have you. And yeah, I like how it came out. You'll have to let me know down below, my darlings. Yeah, sorry about these two like video mishaps, but today could not have been helped. It was a awful bit of tech trouble. I'm going to get it sorted over the weekends, don't worry. I will bring out the Paris Google Earth next week for you instead. So be on the looks out for it. I'm quite looking forward to it actually, because Felixander has got lots of lovely custom content for a Parisian build. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a cafe with an apartment or two above it. We're going to do a couple of apartments above it. So that'll be a nice build. I'm very much looking forward to it. Yes, I am indeed. Love these live edit items. You know, the like concrete pillars with the chains. I wish there was a fence like this. I really do. They are from Get Together, by the way. They are in debug if you do want to use them. And Sims do not walk through them either. They take note of it. And yeah, I just think they're really, really nice. And that helps because there was a road right nearby. I thought that would just help out with, you know, in case any non-existent cars in The Sims 4 would drive through and hit our patrons while they're trying to have a beer. We don't want that, do we? No, we don't. So, little basement area here. I end up changing the shape of this slightly. I shortened this gap that I'm doing now. I do that as one tile instead. And I make the basement a little bit smaller as well. And I actually put down some nectar crates down there as well. So your Sims could have a little bit of gameplay with this pub and make some nectar for the pub and keep it downstairs. I think that would be a very, very nice little look. And yeah, it was very nice. I kept adding to the exterior as well. There was just still more I wanted to see. So you'll see me go around and put in a lot more items. I end up going through and putting in even more after this. I do some awnings on the windows as well. And this orientation of the picnic benches, they do change slightly when I notice in gameplay that the Sims are actually walking through the windows, and we didn't want that. So I do have to get rid of the two picnic tables out the front here, but it was fine. It was fine. With these planters, I put these little hedges in them. I just thought it'd make a nice little border edge and bring a bit of greenery to the build. I might do that in another build because I thought it looked quite effective. And I did like it. I think we need some more plain kind of like shrubby planters. We don't really have many exterior planters in the game. I would love to see some more. I end up using lots of ones from custom content, but this is all CC free, by the way, so you will be able to go and download this into your game console simmers and enjoy it. I hope you bloody do, because it was very much fun to build in such, well, not a panic. This video is probably going to be out a little bit later than normal, just because I was like, damn, what the hell am I going to do? So I had to start a speed build. It took me, I reckon it took me about four hours to build this. But when I started going and everything started like coming like into fruition with all the detail, it started to get a little bit faster. And these are those awnings that I was going on about. I do size them down, but I just thought they added into the kind of sort of tavern-esque sort of look to this. So it is a bar, it is a pub, but being a tavern, I made it kind of look a little bit more Germanic, you know, a bit more like it's in Germany somewhere. With all of like the Tudor beams and stuff. I mean, you could plop this into the UK as well. It would look absolutely fine here, but that was in my head when I was building this. Yes, it was indeed. So as I said, I wanted to get a couple of tables out here. So I end up putting two of these, and they're all player tested as well. So your Sims can come and sit on each of the chairs. And I just thought it was nice because it added a little bit of a viewing pleasure over the canals, and we're very much vibing with it. So into the interiors, down on the ground floor, this is the main bar area. So I used the bar from Henford on Bagley, and I go for a very gothic kind of vibe in here. So it's very dark. I did want all of the exposed wood on the ceiling and also on the floor as well. And I use these dividers as well because they got a really lovely black swatch. These kind of like pub dividers from Get Together. They act, I don't know, they're really nice, but I find a lot of the swatches are a bit off-putting, and that does go for quite a bit of the Get Together, even though the Get Together expansion, the swatches anyway. Even though I've been singing its praises, a lot of the woods were very unmatching to anything else. Like especially the brownie wood tones, they're all a little bit too warm. They don't go with a lot of things. But because I kept this build primarily kind of a black sort of darker build, everything fit together really nicely. And I end up using these lanterns that I'm putting up on the wall to death. I put them everywhere. Now it does have a toilet. I only did one toilet in here. You'll see me make it in just a second, but I did cater for everybody in the toilet as well. So you'll see that, and I'll go into more details. And I end up using some corbels in the interior as well, up on all of the beams. It's really effective on when you look up on the ceiling when you're in the interiors. It just looks really nice. So that's what I did. I also added in some high chairs just in case you wanted to bring your kids along to the bar or the pub or the tavern with you. And then with the toilet, I actually put a changing table in here as well, because I thought if we're going to be bringing toddlers, you're going to need somewhere to come and change. So I was catering for everybody in this low. Yes, I was indeed. And I even put a potty in as well, just in case, you know. Is it a thing in other countries to bring your kids to the pub? It's very much a thing in the UK. I'm just wondering if it's the same anywhere else. Let me know down below. I'll be very interested to know that. But yeah, we do. We bring kids into pubs and we get them absolutely pissed. No, we don't. Oh, I'm joking. Oh, don't say things like that on the internet, Aiden. You know people can take it literal sometimes. But I always remember going to... This is the cellar, by the way. I thought it looked nice with these kind of big barrels in. But anyway, I remember going to the pub a lot when I was younger with my parents, especially at the weekends and stuff. It's just part of our culture, you know? So I always remember just being sat around, never bored either. It was always a little bit... Maybe because I knew one day that the pub will be my second home. And I was just, living up to my adult years, to be honest. So this is on the first floor. This is like a nice big seating area. I put fireplaces in here as well, so it's nice and cozy. I would imagine this would be a lovely pub to come at kind of Christmas time or something. And I do some armchairs here as well. And then up on the other level, I put a sofa up there too. So just a little bit of cozy seating next to the fireplace. Again, I do player test everything, so your Sims can get around everywhere, light the fires. There have been no fires in the hour that I was playing, so hopefully that will be the same for you. We don't want the pubs catching on fire, do we? No, we don't. Final details, I put plants up on all of the tables, just for a little pop of a different colour in here. And I do stick a few plants around in other places as well. I just thought it looked very, very nice to do that. But I just love those Castle Estate windows with that beamed wallpaper from Get Together. I just think they look so lovely together. They really, really do. And these lanterns just add in a little bit of ambience, and I was very, very much for it. Came together really nicely. So I'm very excited about next week because we all know what's happening. We are starting Let's Build the World's Henford on Bagley. We are going to start off with the main house, the murder house. We're going to be there for a few weeks because it's going to be a big manor, my darlings. It really is. And I'm very excited for it. As I said, I did put some games and stuff up here. So what's it called again? Ping pong table? No, what? It is a ping pong table. What do they call it again? No idea. One of those things. And a foos table and some darts as well. I wish we had like a pool table. I think that would look so well in here, really would. But yeah, seating area up here with a sofa this time as well. And bringing in those lanterns for some ambience. Anyway, my loves, have a lovely weekend. And I'll see you all again on Tuesday. Goodbye.